area looks promising. Let's scan some junk.
Found this game. Don't know what this refuge something. This game was Salvage Planet. I've never seen it before, but looks interesting. I don't know any of the controls. Yeah, but how do I... I don't even know how to scan the area.
That was not the easiest landing. There are pieces of Kindred and Alta gear littered all over this beach. Hopefully your habitat is intact. Ooh, sharp and pointy, but strangely delicate. Remember, an educated settler is a successful settler, and a crucial element of our mission on this planet is to catalog this pristine alien ecosystem into our Kindex database. So go ahead, switch on your scanner and scan a creature or some funky plant. Anything interesting, really.
Just imagine, this is your country.
Look at that little guy, completely filled with gas. Charming. appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the beach. Everything you will need can be crafted with this lovely device. Let's see what's available to print in there.
Where it was decided that Congo would finally and formally become an independent country by June of that year, June 30th of 1960. And then on June 30th, did not forget.
Les insultes, les coups que nous devions subir matin, midi et soir, parce que nous étions ténèbres. Qui oubliera à un noir, on disait tu.
Spoke with an apology about how these people had been treated by Belgium.
Nous avons connu que notre être disponible, notre texte prétendument légaux, nous faisait reconnaître les preuves du plus fort. Nous avons connu que la loi n'était jamais la même. C'est l'homme qui s'agissait d'un plan gouvernement, commandant pour les êtres, rien inhumain pour les autres.
So you guys can watch it, but it was packed. That speech did not sit well with Belgium. Keep in mind, by the way, that his speech that day was in response to the speech given by King Godfrey. While he was granting them independence, he went on into praising King Leopold II, saying that he didn't come as a conqueror.
Yup, that's the one. Jump thrusters are what we need. Oh, but we'll need to gather some basic resources in order to print this, which shouldn't be a problem. Let us poke at the nearby wildlife.
Entreprise par lui avec un courage tenace et continuer avec persévérance par la Belgique.
Il demande surtout de ne rien changer.
They had the prime minister and they had the president. The president, when it was his turn, he just got up and thanked the king for his countries to speak. He decided to say what was actually in the minds of so many of the Congolese people. He was not afraid of what could happen to him.
Les Images ont été perturbées. La voix est restée.
Nous avons connu les ironies, les insultes, les coups que nous devions subir matin, midi et soir, parce que nous étions ténèbres.
But as expected, that speech did not sit well with him. The West. According to his speech, most European journalists as you know, it was televised. They were shocked by the speech, and Western media sort of praising him for what he said. In fact, Time magazine at that time characterized his speech as a venomous attack. Many people feared that his speech was a call to
Ha! Fly, you inflatable herp derp! Burst and shower us in your glorious internal resources! Carbon! The building blocks of life as we know it! Okay, now I feel kind of bad about all that, but bad in a satisfied way because I really want to get off this beach and we have things to print! Okay, that's enough. Head back to the printer and get crafting!
Okay, this game seems pretty fun. I didn't download this game.
block for them. Which is why till today there are several debates about whether or not the US, the CIA, is involved in the killing of Patrice Lumumba or not.
2 months later, with the CIA, with White House approval, decreeing that he should be assassinated. Giving
Onward and upward indeed!
disturbed existing business arrangements. As long as the European country
Now we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat.
From 1970 to 1991,
I have faith in you. Jump! Jump! Ah, a jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now where is that habitat?
And then, of course, he said that this was denied.
Church committee of the United States Senate investigated this and determined the nimble was killed by Congolese rivals. But this is a mistake. CIA Station Chief Larry Delvin in the decision to transfer
Democracy Now! In 2011 interviewed a former CIA agent who had this to say about what happened.
Had developed a program to assassinate Lumumba. The operation didn't work. They didn't follow through on it. It was to give giving the drink and having died a short time later, obviously.
Ooh, see that vaguely familiar plant with the orange fruit over there? My sensors show healing properties. Go slap it! Yup, I'm almost certain it's edible. Probably. Actually, certainly. 100%. So how do you feel? Better? Pumped up? Good, because we're not there yet. Come on, chop chop! More crystals, but blocking our path now. You need a way to destroy them. As much as I hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. We always end up here in the end. But first you'll need some aluminium. I am detecting some promising mineral formations nearby. Search the area.
He used to be an informant for the Belgians.
Okay, so your standard Explorer gear comes with a short-range survey tool that acts a bit like a sonar. Not only will it tell you how much good stuff is currently surrounding you, but if you listen carefully, you should hear a ping coming from the direction of the nearest goodies. Try it now!
It's still happening today. We have never been uprising by any refugees in the first place. And if only Mobutu Sese Seko was not a sellout. When he became the prime minister, he
Aluminium! Or aluminum, as Americans pronounce it incorrectly. But that doesn't make it any less useful.
in different parts of the country, and the Belgians sided with the rebels. Patrice fired the Belgian military officers, and he made his confidant, Mobutu Sese Seko, the chief of staff of the army.
By aligning himself to American and Belgian interests, Mobutu realized that it could
Nice! Those veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age.
I didn't plan to play this game. I'm going to stop playing, but it's really fun. I really like this game.
More aluminium! Glorious!
in collaboration with President Kasavubu, the Belgians and the Americans. Mobutu would go on to arrange for the capture and secret execution
guys know that he was 31 years old at that time when he decided to betray Patrice, when he decided to betray his own country for greed, for Belgium. And so he had him arrested.
Following his capture by crack commandos of strongman Colonel Mobutu. Threatening crowd, Lumumba was impassive at this lowest ebb of his stormy career.
After torturing Patrice and his men that were arrested with him, he had the firing squad shoot them. And their bodies were thrown into a
Okay, I need to stop playing this game for now. I
I
don't know, I just found this game. I don't know, it just was there in my Game Pass. That's strange. I didn't install that. I enjoyed that. Okay, cool.
The only thing that remained of Patrice Lumumba was his gold tooth. And that officer took it to Belgium, where it has
Okay, I'm gonna play just one quick game.
1st of January, they dismembered the corpse.